Apparently, we got a new follower.
We did?
Yeah, we're up to 3 now.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, no. I did see it a couple days ago, yeah.
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
Now wait for the update over here.
Oh, that's right. He go on Twitch. I don't know why I'm going on YouTube.
Also, something cool that I realized the other day, because I was sitting up here and I was wondering to myself, well, if we're going to do a Twitch channel, and have a YouTube channel to store the VODs on, I'm going to need to have like an authentication code. Because you can only authenticate 2 channels.
Yeah.
And then I realized I just changed my damn phone number last week.
Oh yeah.
So I can do it immediately.
Yeah, you might want to do that quickly, my dude.
No. I mean, it's already on there. I just gotta it would be authenticating the thing. And even if someone claims the URL, I can still just title the channel that.
Gotcha.
And yeah, that's basically it. On top of that,
yeah.
I was gonna say something else, but now it's completely left my mind, and at this point, I don't care anymore. So yeah. Okay, so anyway, you talking about doing Death Stranding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I know a bit about Death Stranding. I'm not gonna say much. I'm just gonna let you make that decision. It's not Sekiro. I will give you that one.
No, I know.
But it's Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, I know.
And you're on record saying you don't understand Metal Gear Solid.
No, I don't.
So I'm just going to just let that one happen and see what the hell happens.
Because he was playing it, I was like, oh, you know what? Just as a joke and fun of it, I should just try it out and just see what happens.
Fucking go for it, man. I'm not gonna stop you.
He's about this would be comedy. This would be hilarious to watch.
So what I'm thinking we can do,
okay,
because I do have 2 360 controllers, maybe 3. I have the original 360 controller that came with my Xbox.
Okay.
I just gotta see if the freaking battery packs work, or whether I gotta use AA's and I need to charge those up, because I'm wondering if those battery packs still even fucking work anymore. And if they do work, what we can do is we can start on Borderlands.
Okay, yeah, I've never played that.
Now, Borderlands, so are you familiar with the term the looter shooter?
Yeah, I have heard
This is the game that started it.
Oh.
This game, Borderlands 1 and 2, I don't think the pre-sequel has it, but Borderlands 1 and 2 currently hold the Guinness Book of World Records for the most guns in a video game.
For real?
Borderlands 1 set the record, Borderlands 2 broke the record.
Jeez.
Now, how they did it, from my understanding, was basically they have several different permutations. I say several, it's like a few million.
Yeah.
But there's permutations of guns with skills, attributes, and just other things on it.
Yeah.
I have never found all the guns in that game. I do not want to find all the guns in that game. I got better to do with my life to try to find all the guns in one game.
Bro, you funny to me. I want to do it.
But I also really enjoyed the game, even though I will admit the second game is way better than the first. The first game has the issue of the first game syndrome, as I like to call it.
Okay.
Where first game of a series, first movie of a series, first episode of a series is okay,
yeah,
but there's very clearly some pacing issues.
Okay.
The ideas are solid, and with a little bit more polish and time would have been fantastic. But as it is now, it's just a flawed but interesting project.
Oh, Jesus, wow.
Borderlands 1 is basically that, and it has a serious growing pain like halfway through the game. Otherwise, it's fine.
Okay.
2 is amazing. I haven't beaten it yet, but I really enjoy what I played. I got the Game of the Year editions for all 3 of those.
Okay.
I have not played the pre-sequel, though I hear good things.
Okay.
I do not have 3. Don't think I want to get 3, because I have not heard good things.
Yep.
Is the epitome of, because it's 3 and not Tales from the Borderlands, but new Tales from the Borderlands. It has the issue of, at least from my understanding of it, it has the issue of the people working on it are very clearly new blood who do not understand all the themes and concepts of the series.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like, the main protagonist of Tales from the Borderlands was basically a guy with a robotic arm who was working for the company that the main villain of Borderlands 2 worked for, and he's basically just trying to find another vault kind of stuff. So it's basically it kind of plays off of that.
Yeah.
It's a choice-driven series, so something along the lines of like The Walking Dead, which I actually do have the entire Walking Dead for a season on the 360.
What, the movie or the game?
The game.
Oh, okay.
Because it's done by the same people.
Gotcha.
And it's you know, it's very interesting, colorful cast of characters using callbacks to old characters while letting these characters stand on their own 2 feet, and has a great, fantastic, like, holy fuck, this is an amazingly done story of showing a character, showing a lesbian couple be a lesbian couple. Like, it is stupid fucking good.
Wait a minute. In Borderlands or
and Tales of the Borderlands.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I have not played the Walking Dead one. I just have it on there because it was on there for free one day.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, in the Tales and that one is canon to Borderlands.
Jesus.
3. Borderlands 3.
Oh,
and it's a well done story, a very well done story.
Okay.
New Tales from the Borderlands, our main protagonist is basically a Gen Z nut job.
Oh Jesus! You lost me when you said Gen Z.
They lost me when I saw that puffy jacket, shorts, half his shirt hanging out his backside, trying to be entrepreneurial, with his best friend being an assassin robot that they do nothing with.
I've lost faith in society.
Like, the only thing that I found interesting about that game was the fact that they had 3 female characters who are basically just built to be mommy issues, the characters. And I am okay with that.
Me too.
Because everything else was just disinteresting.
I can't. Oh, I gotta tell you something funny I found out a couple days ago.
Oh, what'd you find out?
Joker's pregnant.
Who?
Joker.
No, when you say Joker's pregnant,
somebody wrote a spin-off comic book, and in the comic book, Joker's pregnant.
Now, when you say Joker's pregnant,
like pregnant, like having a baby.
Do you mean that he is pregnant with he got somebody else pregnant and they're using the "we're pregnant" pseudonym, or is it like this is the Joker being pregnant?
Guys, I'm about to show him this image, and he's going to lose his mind.
I'm going to what the fuck?
Well, what have you here? I think you're pregnant. I think you're right. Do we have a good old gin we use?
OBGYN?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that the writer of that comic is either a woman or gay. That's the only way they would think this is even remotely acceptable.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind that, when they try to explain how he had a child, I laughed because you cannot explain that. But the reason they gave was cracking me up so hard.
Does it involve magic?
No, it says the backup story in the 4th issue of The Joker, the man who stopped laughing, sees the tutelary Batman villain become pregnant and give birth. And if that was not far enough out there, the mother of the Joker's child is the magician hero Zatanna. The pregnancy was a result of Zatanna casting a spell on the Joker after he tried to persuade her to start a family with him. In her classic backward speak, Zatanna cast a spell that would ensure that no one else would ever have the Joker's baby. However, her true meaning was twisted around in the enactment of the spell, such that the Joker himself would have his own baby.
That's not how Zatanna's magic works. Like, at all. Like, there is no double meaning. There is no second joke. Like, she literally speaks backwards, and what she her magic is specifically she speaks backwards, and what she says backwards happens.
That is wrong.
You be talking about Cersei if that was the case.
This is wrong in so many ways.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I get wanting to do something different,
No,
the Joker being what was
it gets worse.
Is it just because he's a Joker? I don't get it.
No. I'm trying. They're trying to change everything. It gets worse.
And now he's the main oh no! Wait, what the is going on?
It gets worse.
Okay. I can only assume he's giving birth hyena style. Don't ask. You really don't want to know. Like, I cannot say on Twitch, else we will get banned in a heartbeat. I'm not saying.
No, I wasn't gonna ask. I can just tell by your.
I just don't get the idea behind it. I just don't.
No, I'm telling you, bro. It's just people wanting to change stuff. I'm like, why?
You say it's a spin-off comic?
Somebody wrote that spin-off comic.
Is it like a sanctioned spin-off comic or just someone making a parody?
No.
If someone making a parody, I could accept that. But if it's a spin-off comic, like they're like trying to do something weird and interesting,
that's what
y'all need to get new writers, preferably ones who are not just trying to be weird and funky to be weird and funky.
Yeah, no, this is not a parody. I wish it was, but it's I didn't even read it. I just when I heard that, I was like,
I'm not reading it. Don't even bother bringing that crap up to me again.
I'm not.
I would rather read through the issue of the Archie Sonic comics where an evil Sonic is basically banging all Sonic's female friends.
That actually happened?
Yes, it did, and the dude was weird.
Wow.
Not the evil Sonic, the guy who thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's the same guy who wanted to try to justify a 21-year-old skunk banging a 15-year-old. I'm just going to leave that one at that.
Lord have mercy.
Now, luckily, the editors told him, no, you can't do this story. We're not doing this story. Don't bring it up again.
Yeah.
But it's like, and no one knew this was the thing he wanted to do. We didn't know about it until like a decade later.
Oh my goodness.
After he robbed everybody of this story, which that's a whole thing in of itself. When we play Sonic games, I have a whole lot to say about this guy.
I believe it.
But it's like 10 years later, when it basically people kind of put two and two together that this skunk was this writer's self-insert into the story.
I kind of believe that.
And I'm just like, and I'm just like, we didn't need to know that.
No, we didn't.
And the way he worded it was so
creepy. He
was like, the one I want to tell was how Jeffrey St. John, which is the name of the skunk character, got with Sally before Sonic did. He's like, Sonic may be fast, but he wasn't that fast on that particular issue. I'm like,
oh Jesus.
I'm like,
you can't say that.
Like, no wonder you got fired.
You can't say that.
Oh, but he did on Twitter, and he got roasted for it.
You can't say that on Twitter. Jesus, they will cancel you.
Oh no, this was before cancel culture happened.
Oh, I know,
but the Sonic fandom definitely had a field day with him.
Oh, wow.
He's like the biggest punching bag in the Sonic community. It's like,
I believe
if you get into the Sonic community like hardcore, you will come to learn about 3 things. 1, Sega is frustratingly inconsistent.
Yes.
2, the Archie comics were weird. 3, Ken Penders is a freaking crazy fucking nut job. And yes, that's the dude's name. And number 4, you just learn to deal with average.
Yeah, that's how I am with certain games. I'm like, okay, some of them are very up top for me, but some of them are just below standard. I'm like, okay, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I mean, but that, God, but I would rather sit through his terrible ass artwork, especially the weird artwork he did for the Knuckles comic. Oh my God, the Knuckles.
Oh,
the Knuckles comic.
You can't mess up Knuckles.
Interesting ideas, but
he took it to a whole nother level.
He killed a child with a chili dog laced with LSD. And I don't mean like the actual drug, but the acronym for the substance they put in the chili dog, which is ironic because it's Sonic's favorite food, was literally shortened to LSD. I'm like, did you just kill a 10-year-old with LSD?
Yes, he did. Oh, jeez.
The balls on this man.
And he don't care.
And I'll be honest with you, that was a pretty interesting story. That was actually one of his more interesting ideas that I thought was pretty well done.
I can't.
But everything else. Just everything else. Like Knuckles' dad nuking his egg with radiation right after he's born.
Wait,
I wish I was making this up.
This man has really.
But this dude also like sued Sega, sued Archie. He trademarked like over 500 characters because that's the many characters he just created for the book. Some of which were actually beloved characters, and he got roasted for taking all of them. And the reason why, because I think it's like Sonic Prime, and we're about to start here in a second here, but the reason why I was so concerned about Sonic Prime, I don't know if you remember that day you told me about it. I think it might be on camera, and I said and you showed me like a synopsis about Knuckles' father being named Locke, and I said that's going to be a problem. That's because one of the characters this crazy nut job made was Knuckles' dad, whose name was Locke.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, granted, I'm fairly certain that if Sega really wanted to, as big as they are, they could definitely sue him back into oblivion to not get him, but basically force him to release all the trademarks he has on these characters, because he's been sitting around on them for like 5, 6, 8, 10 years, and he's done something with them.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God, terrible Photoshop Anthony Mackie. What the fuck? Just when you get a chance, just look up Larasu Chronicles and just leave it at that.
Okay.
He has done nothing with that. He's made announcements and stuff. It's clear that he's not doing anything with it.
I can't with this. That sounds hilarious.
It's hilarious, but it's so bad. Sad because when you see the storylines that were forcibly cut because of what he did, like literally, we were in the middle of a storyline where they had turned Sally Acorn, who is one of the main characters in the Archie comics. Like, she's the princess of everything. Yeah. The leader of the Freedom Fighters. She's been the leader of like the old 200-something issues. Yeah. This is, again, the longest running comic without a continuity change. Oh, Jesus. So they kill off Dr. Robotnik in comic number 50. And he is permanently dead.
Wow.
But you will see that there's another Robotnik in there. He's a completely different guy who's even crazier. Like, he kills Sonic and all of his friends in his alternate timeline. And when they kill off the main one, he comes to take his place. And then they explain that, because the world we're following is the main universe, there has to be a Robotnik, and this one is the closest one to being a replacement for the one you killed.
I can't.
But anyway, we're in the middle of a plot line where he basically gets Princess Sally, roboticizes her, turns her into a killing machine, and has her going around hunting down and damn near killing everybody.
I can't.
And before we could get a resolution to that, Kin happened.
Oh, God.
And they had to reboot the story with a Mega Man crossover, so that way Sally's just magically well, and all the characters we've grown to love are gone.
I can't.
Including the fact that we had the evil Sonic, whose name is Scourge at this point in the game. They actually have a heart-to-heart one day. Him and Sonic, the main one, have a heart-to-heart where he goes, face it, one bad day and you're just like me. Scourge killed his own dad and damn near killed the King Acorn and made like a whole like freaking thing where it's like he made basically the Freedom Fighters, but they're evil, and it's like horrifically evil, and then he conquers his own planet. Yeah. But now it's to conquer the main one. And Sonic tells him, you might be right about that, but a few good deeds here and there, and you'd be just like me. They both say, no matter, basically all it takes is one day doing the opposite, and you'd be exactly like me. Wow. And you might think, they're just blowing smoke up each other's ass. Then we find out, like, this other Sonic that's like in charge of protecting the multiverse or something like that. He's like a cop. I say protecting, but he's like a cop. All he does is make sure nothing goes too bad. He basically goes, if something happens to you, he is your replacement. This is while they're arresting the guy who's basically arresting the Sonic who's basically going around trying to kill everybody. He looks Sonic dead in the face and goes, so if anything happens to you, this is your replacement.
Oh my God, that is so bad.
And when Sonic asks him, so when are you coming to pick up the Robotnik that replaced ours? He goes, I'm not going to. He has to be there to balance out your planet. And if something happens to you, boom, here's your replacement.
Oh Jesus!
And that was like, and again, this was after Ken left. That's you got the guy who was currently writing the current Sonic comics and the Sonic Frontiers video game, who basically helped revamp the entirety of the Sonic universe after Ken left. He wrote that in. It's like, how can we make this interesting? Boom. Anyway, I've rambled long enough that we've gone on.
I can't.
And this is why it's like the reboot he did, fair play to him. I give fair play to him. He managed to try to make something interesting, and the new stuff in the IDW comics are actually pretty good, all things considered. But it's like, I want some resolution to those Archie comics, and maybe one day we'll get it. I don't know. I sincerely hope so.
I hope so too. That's crazy.
But I don't think we're going to.
Oh no, we're not.
At least not before I turn like 40. I think.
Yeah, same. And I have been reading some Batman comic. Man, this one with him and Constantine.
Oh, that one with him and John Constantine?
Yeah, I love that one. Damned. That's what's called Batman Damned.
Huh.
I love that comic book, and I wish it was developed into a movie.
Is this a recent one?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't read it yet.
It is so good.
I have been so out of the loop. I have not been able to read comics in a while.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I've been trying to get my opportunity when I can, but man, that one.
So when that hits 2 hours and 20 minutes, we're going to stop.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
But yeah, no, it's like, again, this is one of those things where it's like, if it's like there's plenty of source material to work from, and there's stuff that it's like, if done correctly, could make for a very interesting stories. Like, before we jump into it, for a refresher course here, we are playing Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. This is not this is my day. We were going to do one yesterday, but things came up, and we decided to reschedule. And yes, this is back in the day where if you let something idle long enough, you'll get this. They'll replay the intro cutscene, which I'm fine with. But for reference sake, I have grown up with Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Like, I have it. I remember playing it on PlayStation 2 back when Hollywood Video was still a thing. Yeah, and I do remember Hollywood Video. Oh my god. I had to have been maybe 6 or 7. My brother had rented the game. I think I rented Knights of the Old Republic at the time. Wow. And I was just, this is another Memorial then. Okay, I didn't know about this one. But I went I played it. He had played it. He always plays in beat games before I do. Right. We couldn't figure out Knights of the Republic because Knights of the Republic was an RPG. We had never played RPGs to that point. So he would play this game, and when he would be done, I would come and I'll play my portion of it. The only rule that he had was that I could never play past where he was in the game because he thought I was bullet for him. Don't know where he got it from because I never really did it. But either way, I grew up with this version, with this Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Yeah. I have come to find out, because I just assumed everybody played it, I come to find out that his only experience with the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, with the Prince of Persia series, in any capacity, was the Disney movie from 2008, right? 2008, yeah. So I was legit surprised and actually very excited to see what his opinion of this game is, of this game's story, when compared to that. And so far, he's loving it. I'm really loving this story better than the other story I saw in the movie. Even though that one was okay, but it wasn't nowhere close to what I'm seeing in this game at all. So for those of you guys who might also be in X's shoes and are jumping in on session 3, hi. The premise of this game is that the prince screwed up and has unleashed at least a sand zombie demon apocalypse on an entire kingdom. Yeah. And apparently that's not what happened in the movie. Oh no, it's nowhere close. Nowhere. No, where am I? Oh, I'm in this area. Okay, This is going to suck. Okay. Yeah, like I tell you guys, like the movie is nowhere close to this game, and it is way darker in this game than in the movie because it was just. Oh, wait till we get to the sequel. Oh, wait till we get to the sequel, my dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Yeah. He told me one day he's like, asked, if you think this is dark, wait for the second one. I was like, the way he says, I already knew it was gonna be darker. And the funny thing is, like, I tell you, the movie was nowhere close to this.
And part of me wonders if that's because it was it produced or just distributed by Disney?
No, I think it was distributed by Disney.
And I think, and honestly, half of me thinks is two things, and
Okay.
I think it's these two things combined.
Okay.
One, no one takes video game stories seriously, at all.
No,
one does.
they don't. And that's the problem.
Despite the fact that video game stories are often way more well written, way more adult, and way more interesting than movie stories.
Agreed. Yes.
And that's only because again, video games have the advantage of being an interactive medium. Which, oh, by the way, I'm meant to bring this up to you. I plan on doing the Mass Effect trilogy.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
I think you'll enjoy that one.
And I'll let him finish it. What you want to say, but I will say too, I've never played Mass Effect either, so.
Oh, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Despite what happens near the end. Anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that. There was a whole shitstorm. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh God!
Don't look it up. We're just, when we get there, I'll let you know. But yeah, no. But again, part of me thinks one, again, they don't take video game stories seriously.
Yeah.
And two, simply because Disney's name's attached to it.
Yeah, of course.
Because you told me that the prince had a name in the movie.
Oh,
his
yeah.
name was Dawson.
No. It's called Prince Dawson.
Can you look up the etymology of that name?
Yeah.
Because it should give a meaning, and if that name has a meaning, then that was 100% Disney going, well, we're Disney. Our prince, he's a prince. He needs to have a name. The prince in the entire series, as far as I know, even inside the reboot, he doesn't have a name.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm watching this. He's been playing the game, and there's no name mentioned in this game at all. Period. I'm like, yo.
He doesn't introduce himself at all. Even when our female lead gives us her name, he doesn't give his name. Now, what else are we doing here? I am so freaking lost. Let me see here. So, let's see. Okay, let's go here. First person view. Okay, wait. Is my camera not inverted?
Probably not.
I can't invert this actually. Oh wait, no. There we go. Free look. Okay, that should do it. Not the rotation. Leave the rotation the way it is.
Now,
much better. There you go. Much better. Okay. I think that's what I gotta do.
Okay, I don't know how to look this up because they just got different like Wikipedias and all that. They got Urban Dictionary, which is not definitely it. Wikipedia, PrinceofPersia.fandom.com.
You're looking for etymology. That's ETYMOLOGY.
Okay.
Of Dawson. Because etymology is like the history of a name / the meaning of its name, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, if you looked up the etymology of your name, you probably find something pretty interesting in terms of what it actually means.
Probably so, yeah.
Like, I found that the etymology of the name McQueen, which is a name, I won't say what name it is. Well, it's my last name, so I'll go ahead and get that one away. And it basically means a hyperactive nut job.
Yo, are you joking with me right now?
If it's not the etymology, then it's an Urban Dictionary thing. But at the same time, because I remember we looked it up one day at work, and when it was looked up, they said, yeah, so this is what your name means, and I'm like, you guys are punking me at this point.
Because that fits you so well.
Yes, it does. It's kind of scary. But yeah, no.
Okay, so I said I went to etymology of Dawson. From what? Okay, this is what it says.
Okay.
is an ornate form of oral history from Central Asia, generally centered on one individual who protects his tribe or people from an outside invader or enemy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll give him credit. I'll give him credit. The very least, it has an interesting origin to it, but it doesn't really pertain to the prince at all. And again, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know how well it pertains to the prince in that story.
Let me tell y'all, he is not going to love that movie. I promise you, he's not. He's going to be checked out so quick because if you listen to every stream that he does for this game of how passionate he is, watch him do a 360 on this movie when you watch it. Oh my goodness, I'm going to laugh so hard.
Because the thing is, right, that I already don't have a high opinion of this movie because it's one commercial. It's one commercial I saw when the movie was first coming out. Yeah. And I think they had like 3 at the time. I want to say there was 3 commercials at the time. One looked okay. And one just made me go, this is not going to be good.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
It was, the prince was walking down some kind of like bazaar thing.
Okay.
Like, and when I say bazaar, I don't mean like it's weird. I mean it's like it's the name of like a marketplace, the bazaar.
Yeah.
And he's holding something, and he makes a weird joke pertaining to his. I guess him not wearing underwear. Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
And I'm just like this.
And this is the movie?
I'm like that can't be right. Okay. Also, I just got cut there, and I forgot that thing goes all the way there.
Lord, he got cut.
I wanted to assume they don't even use the freaking dagger, do they?
Oh no, they do, but it's just like it's like only 1, 2, about 3, 4 moments.
And I'm going to assume they're not. Man, I want to make assumptions here. I really freaking do, but part of me knows that's probably not fair to the movie. What the heck?
Did you just die?
No. I hit the wrong button. Okay.
Oh, how about I say
I hit first person instead of third person. Okay.
I was like, what in the world did you do? We don't need you down a third time.
Okay, I think I know what I gotta do.
I cannot imagine dying and then you press like and then pressing the button and then do it again.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It's like you did. It's like I did just die, didn't I?
Yeah, but it was just like the reason why I say it because of the pain that you would have to endure on that.
Because the prince does well, I say he does remember. He actually doesn't remember too much. Now I think about it, I forget that when you first do it, because you're supposed to first do it.
Yeah.
In the opening level where you get the dagger.
Okay, so
but because I didn't need to, I skipped it.
Yeah.
But what's supposed to happen is that you're supposed to rewind at some point, and you're supposed to go, what just happened?
Whoa. I'm lost. I don't know what happened.
And as it turns out, what ended up happening was that I skipped it, so we didn't get it. All we got was when I don't think I did it when we had Farah with us, but they both comment on the prince using the dagger. They both comment on the fact that time did rewind, but they don't remember the events that happened. Like let's say the prince gets stabbed or whatnot. He will rewind time, but he won't remember he got stabbed. He'll just remember that he was about to get stabbed.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, does this happen every time in this game?
No, not every time in this game.
Okay.
He doesn't comment every time, but the one time he does comment, it's heavily implied that he will not remember the feeling of being stabbed. He'll just remember that he got stabbed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because they do something similar, in that, and it's interesting, but it still pisses you off.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Y'all, it's funny I say it because I'm laughing because like there's so many movies between me and Brad that I know he hates and that I really despise.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, he's going to hate this. He's going to hate when we do the Marvel series, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to hate Eternals. Like I'm going to despise watching the movie. I might have to walk outside just because that one scene.
Oh, don't worry, we got Jen.
Lord have mercy. I meant to get that little the Smirnoff one that we had last time.
Oh, the slow one. You don't want to go too hard too
No,
fast.
yeah, oh yeah. Oh my goodness. No. Yeah. What are those bats?
Yeah, they're bats.
Okay. Jeez, they're huge.
Yeah, they are sand zombie demon bats. I say zombie demons, but they're more just called sand demons.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
Speaking of which, I can't wait to get to the third game. Oh
Okay.
God, did they go hard?
What?
I'm not saying anymore.
Oh Jesus. I don't know what game he was talking about.
Prince of Persia.
Oh.
Yeah, the third Prince of Persia game is actually.
No, you did say that. I see. That's my fault. Guys, I've been having a long week. Lord, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bruh. No.
Okay, I forgot to hit that's a list you just straight up dropped down on. You have to double tap that one.
Yo.
Okay.
I'm surprised it didn't get more violent and cut you in half.
Well, it's not like you a fighting chance. Because this is before late 2000s where traps like this would be considered an insta kill.
Okay.
Okay, messed that up. I dropped too fast.
I'll tell you what, like, yeah, I couldn't do this.
There we go. Okay. Also, I want people to kind of remember that the act of the prince.
Oh Jesus.
What's right here? The act of him using the sands, as well as him getting extra sand tanks, the visions, all of it actually plays into the narrative.
You know, no, I agree. It does. But the funny part, guys, I'm telling you, none of this is in the movie. None of it. From what I've seen the past streams, most of the stuff I've seen is not in the movie.
Oh, and by the way, since I took half the damage and we're currently knee-high in water, any water source will heal the prince.
That's good.
I know I mentioned this a couple times, but it bears repeating. Any water source will heal the prince.
So I mean, like going to the bathroom.
If there's a water source inside the bathroom, yeah.
That is nasty. I would never do that.
Well, I mean, the bathrooms here are different.
Oh no, I know, but I'm just.
but I do see where you're coming from. Yeah.
There's no way I could do. I'll wait till I be in this session to be drinking water. No, thank you.
This is a reservoir, so I think this is meant to be like the actual well area.
Yeah, but cause and I ain't gonna lie, I would drink from that because that world is so clear.
Oh yeah.
I would drink from that.
The one thing about Ubisoft is that Ubisoft and Team POP is that their water effects are on point. Oh, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, yes, the Prince of Persia is using parkour. It is actually historically a French technique. You might know it more popularly as free running, which I did used to do some of it back in the day.
I can see that. See, that's what I say. I say I can see you doing that.
But I had to stop because my knees wouldn't let me do it anymore.
Yeah.
I could probably do it again if I did some practice and had some time to do so. And if I get the time, sure, I wouldn't mind doing it. But
I know people that are our age that are still doing that. But they do it like they press it every single day.
You can't just take a break.
No, you can't. Like guys, like that's one thing I say about parkour. This is not a game. I've never done it. What up, ASAP? That I've never done.
What's up, man?
I've never done parkour, but I've seen videos and they always say you have to practice every single day.
Yeah.
You can't, if you miss one day, that messes up your whole body. Like I forgot how they phrased it, but I was like, this is that serious? I'm like, yeah, because you got to understand. You're jumping from building to building,
yeah.
And then like coming down off stairwells and all that. I'm like, nope.
Well, a lot of it is that when you look at French architecture, it's basically like everything's so close together. You can get away with doing free running.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm supposed to put this box somewhere, but for the life of me, I can't remember where the hell I'm supposed to put it. Actually, I think I overthought it. I think it's got to go over here. But yeah, and I mean it's like, and when I say I just do free running, yeah, I don't mean like I was like jumping off rooftops and stuff like that. It was some very basic stuff.
Yeah.
Just general vaulting over chest high walls and stuff, ducking and running, trying to keep my momentum up. I never did any like, hey, I want to jump from a 50-story tall building to the next 50-story tall building.
But the funny thing is, though, I can see you doing it, though. That's the crazy part, though.
I can see myself doing it too.
Yeah.
If there were more to do in this country ass town. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've grown up here my entire life. You guys all know that there ain't nothing to do around here.
No, but I will say this though, you could still do it because those buildings uptown though are high enough. You can still do it. All you gotta do is just climb.
Okay, so I think I gotta get up there. But since there is this interest here,
Hey, so like, I'm curious too. Can you parkour? I'm just curious to know if you can parkour.
he's probably fit enough to do it. I never met him in real life, but it wouldn't surprise me.
No, I think you have met him. Like y'all just haven't talked because I think y'all work like cause he used to work on the other side, and you were always on my side. So
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, and I told Brad about me playing Death Stranding. He says, "My good luck." Cause I told him that you were playing it. I was like, "Yep." I'm curious. Wait, did you die?
No, I didn't die.
Oh, sorry.
I just went the first person.
Oh, okay. Jesus, that first person was throwing me off.
Okay, I see what I gotta do over here. Okay, here we gotta do. So I gotta run over here,
Okay.
grab this.
Yeah, none of this is in
Which is a crying shame, all things considered.
yeah.
Like, it is a crying shame. And I only say that because it's like, it's when you look at what Hollywood thinks of video games and then you look at, like, what can be done with video games.
Yeah, it's just Hollywood, like you said, Hollywood does not take video games seriously at all. But I will say this, like I said, Sonic was excellent to me.
I'm looking forward to seeing that movie.
I felt on both versions they did that video game justice. I'm not gonna kid you on that one. That was good, and like I said, Arcane. I keep mentioning it, but it was very good. The way they did that show was incredible. And I never played League of Legends at all. Period.
League of Legends is nothing like the show.
No, it's not.
It's a MOBA. There's no single player experience, and while there are it's like a deep lore to the series, you have to do a lot of reading to see it.
Yeah.
It's only in the character bios on the site, which again is worth the read if you just want to read something.
Yeah,
it's worth it, but hot damn.
I'm actually checking right now to see if they're still doing it. 'Cause I haven't heard anything.
Apparently, Henry Cavill left Witcher because of the same thing. Like apparently the director of The Witcher.
Yeah.
She basically up and said she's not interested in doing the actual thing anymore. Like she wants to make changes. And Henry Cavill said no and just left.
Yeah. See, because there was rumors saying that for that it was too easy because of the Superman thing, and then of the writers and directors. I don't blame him. Oh my God, it broke. I heard that it was both of the reasons. I was like, if it is, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah.
I'm really not surprised because that man was a die-hard Witcher fan.
Yeah, like he's a massive freaking nerd. That's the thing, and that's why I kind of like him. I honestly like people who are more nerdy than oh right, you can't run up that guy. But I like people who are actually more nerdy than they let on.
Yeah.
Because it just kind of shows that they have this professional life they do, but they also need to kind of chill and stuff. You know?
Yeah, he does. Bro, like I said, he built a game PC.
Yeah.
And this man was wearing a white beater, whatever. But I'm just saying, the man was just giving step by step on what he was doing and showing him making a game PC. I'm like, are you serious? That man's a nerd, and I love it.
I love it too. It's like it just kind of adds a little bit, like it makes people seem more real and kind of reminds you that these might be celebrities. You might look up to like what they do, but they also have like a life outside of the work they do.
Yeah, exactly. ASAP, what do you mean? There's what do you mean? It's nothing in the stream. Let me know what you mean.
Because we're try reloading the stream because we are getting stuff over here on our end.
Yeah, I'm watching it too just to make sure. But yeah, if it's not showing up on your screen ASAP, try refreshing the page.
Yeah, because that does happen from time to time. Are you getting anything on your device?
No, I'm good right now. I don't see any gameplay. Hey, refresh the page first and let me know what happens.
Anybody else in the chat, if you would be so kind as to confirm or deny that? Because I do know that Twitch is weird about that.
Yeah, why though? I just don't understand that.
It's a connection thing. Sometimes what will happen? Because earlier today, and I had to refresh the modem and whatnot over here.
Yeah.
But earlier today, what ended up happening was I couldn't get to the Twitch channel. Twitch wouldn't load, but every other channel, like I could watch my streams on my TV. I could do all that other stuff, but Twitch would not load on the webpage. So I had to reload. I had to basically unplug and redo the modem, and then it worked just fine.
Okay, so that's what he's seeing. Like just seeing that, whatever that is. But on my end, hey, ASAP, do this for me. Close the whole Twitch page and come back in and let me know what happens.
Yeah.
Because I had that issue when I was trying to watch yours today. Like, it would not let me watch the video every time. So I had to keep refreshing the page, exiting out and coming back in. Let me know what happens.
Because what it could be, ASAP, is that Twitch is being weird.
Yeah.
Go get some water. Nope. There's no water in there. There's no water in there. That's not water. That's not water.
Lord Jesus. Bro, please. Oh, Lord.
Okay, gotta play it defensive. Okay.
This is funny to me. Like you need water. I understood it, but it's just funny though. Like, he needs water in order to play.
I was trying to save these guys up for power roast, but I'm gonna have to
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta.
Nope, that was the move. That was the move that got me.
You got this.
No, I do not.
No, I do not.
Okay. I don't think I explained this mechanic properly. Okay, so let's let that reload for a little bit and go from there. I think I might have died here. Yeah, this fight usually gives me a hard time.
Oh, I can see it.
So what you're supposed to do, I don't know if I showed this off or not, but what you're supposed to do, is you have that white circle up there, right? I'm not sure if I explained this earlier, but you have this white circle.
Yeah.
And that white circle determines how long your abilities last. So for instance, if you're just rewinding time, you have the duration of that white circle to basically rewind time. If you are stopping or slowing time for your enemies, it turns to a blue circle, and while it drains a little bit faster, that's just how long it goes.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna save that little sand thing for when I need it. Just And yes, they can knock each other down. Like they're active, so like the enemy has friendly fire on.
I believe it.
So if you can manipulate that, it actually can help you out. And just kind of remember like which enemy does what. Like the big enemies have sweeping attacks that will knock every enemy on their feet instantly.
Yeah. They are knocking you the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy as hell.
Now these blue enemies are funny enough are actually the prince's own army. And as a result, you can't use your parkour skills on you. Actually have to fight them hand to hand.
Wow. That big dude over there, he reminds me of that creature off that horrible movie, Warcraft.
The live action movie they did for the World of Warcraft series. That I don't think even the fans of the series liked.
No, it was atrocious. And how it ended, it was bad. I was so mad. And I don't even play that game. But just seeing, because I saw the characters. Okay, there might be something wrong with Twitch. Hey, ASAP, it might be something wrong with Twitch, man, because if it's still doing that, it might be something wrong with Twitch. Let me go back, let me exit out the app and go back and get myself and see what happens.
Because I'm not seeing anything wrong on my end over here.
No, me either. ASAP, let me ask you something. Are you on your computer or your phone? If you're on your phone, it might be your connection. The reason why I said it because I was watching you stream your previous streams today in my apartment, and where I was at in my apartment, the signal was bad, and I could not get on your. I couldn't finish the stream. I couldn't finish watching the stream.
Yeah.
So it might be your signal or where you're at in your place. Let me know which one are you on, your laptop or your mobile phone.
Because again, like and I get that like we're closest to the signal inside my place, but at the same time it's like there's a lot of devices on the network, and it should I say a lot of devices that there's on separate networks and whatnot. But at the same time, I should be having the same problems you're having. I'm just having a little bit of lag over here.
Yeah. And
what you sent me, like I'm not seeing right.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So again, we'll if it persists, we'll see about restarting the stream. But at the same time, it could just be an on your end problem.
Yeah.
Which does happen.
No, it did. Like I said, no, it just happened because it was happening to me today when I was trying to watch his stream today. It kept freezing up, lagging. Because you know what? It's not ASAP stream. It's just Twitch.
Yeah.
And where I'm at, because.
I think Twitch might be having problems. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, I do too because they've been having some major issues.
Oh, here's a trick you can do as well. You can just stab them, do one hit, knock them down, and then just kind of absorb them. It actually is a pretty nice trick to know.
Okay, nice.
If you're just trying to like get a breathing room, it's like so just like this. So instead of like taking them out, you're trying to build up your energy tanks. Do it like that. Then you do that. Forgot about this trick. Not gonna lie, but it does help. You just need a breather.
Yeah.
And this is a long one. As you can see, the vision thing. Is not even like halfway done.
I got that dumb Black Eyed Peas song stuck in my head.
Which one? Because there's a lot of pretty dumb ones.
My hunt, my
Oh God, that one. Okay.
I don't know why, but it was stuck in my head.
I mean, it can't be any worse than what I had stuck in my head all day.
Oh, dude. I had something worse. What you probably thinking?
High School Musical.
Actually, I love that. That's not worse.
It's not bad, but those songs are stupid infectious.
No, it is. All right, ASAP. I'm glad it's good now. Perfect, bro. Yeah, it's Twitch. Yeah, it's Twitch, but he's good now. So that's good. I actually have all 3 soundtracks.
Really?
Yes, I do.
I never saw the third one.
No,
Or the Shark-Pay spin-off show.
No, I didn't watch that. I just watched all 3. But there's a song worse than those, and I love those songs. The song I can't say up here. I'm going to show you off because it's so bad.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's funny, but it's messed up. The guy, like, if that guy made that song, this parody. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, something involving her is never good.
Okay. Whatever happened to all those High School Musical actors?
Well, Zach, he's been doing.
He went on to play a serial killer, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did that, and he was actually on The Greatest Showman with Zendaya, Hugh Jackman, and he was in a couple movies. He's still doing movies from time to time, but he's been trying to set the spotlight from time to time.
I don't blame him.
Vanessa, I believe she's either dating somebody or I think married, but she's been staying a little behind the scenes too, as well as Corbin. Corbin still looks the same.
Black don't crack, man.
Bruh, yeah. But I'm like, bro, he has not aged a day. And the girl that played Monique, she looks good too. Bruh, she looks incredible.
Wasn't that Raven Simone?
No, oh no. No. That was not
I have to think. I see a picture of her again because again, it's been years since I last saw a High School Musical.
Yeah.
I only ever saw the first 2.
Yeah, nah, I saw 3.
Didn't the third one get a theatrical release?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, this fucking room. This fucking room.
Oh.
This fucking room.
Oh my god, I saw that. It's all spikes.
It's not that it's all spikes. I have to do this rope swinging trick. I gotta jump. You know what? I'm just gonna show you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show you guys because oh my god, this one is this freaking room. Okay, so here's what you gotta do.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
And again, the one problem with Prince of Persia is that you got to be real precise with your movements
And time this right. Correct.
Yes, and I know, and I think one of them is a one of the buttons I think is timed.
Gotcha.
I just don't know which one it is.
No, that is her name. The black actress that played in High School Musical.
Monique.
Yeah. Monique Coleman, but she played Taylor in there. So yeah,
Okay.
she looks really good, and she's only 42.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I thought she was like 30 something.
No, she is 42. She looks good.
Okay, that one's one that's timed. Okay. So I want to say all those actors basically just kind of, I won't say faded, but dipped.
Yeah, cause what's her name? Christy Carson Romano. Christy Carson.
And that was the girl who played the clerk girl on Zack and Cody, right? Or was that somebody else?
No. That was Ashley Tisdale. Christy Carson Romano is the one that played Ren Stevens on Even Stevens.
Oh, right, and Kim Possible and Kim Possible, yeah.
Yeah. She's got her own podcast. She's been vlogging and everything. Now, from what I heard last time I saw her vlogs, she has been doing some movie, but not like any like high big epic movies like that you see on.
Well, to be fair, and this is something that I do hope we can kind of get away from more and more. And I think that's kind of why we don't see a lot of movies take a lot more risks and are more corporate driven. Like I've heard the term corporate wokeness be a thing we're throwing around, and we can get into that later. But I feel like a lot of the problem is there's this pressure to put on like a big showing. Okay, line it up. When you really don't need to.
Yeah.
And it feels like there's like this idea that if you're not in a big movie, you're not doing anything. But acting shouldn't be about what kind of big thing you're in. It's just whether or not you're doing what you like.
I agree with that. And
Okay,
Jesus!
I did not time that right.
Oh jeez, yo, that looked like somebody who just like either bitch like you and just push us move. Moo peasant. That's how it looked, bro. That's literally how it looked.
There we go.
Oh, bruh.
Just too far.
You just slammed your face on that concrete hard, my dude.
And bust up.
I can't.
Again, okay, let me get my brain right. And I'll admit, it's been a long day for me, guys.
Me too. Oh!
I grabbed the plate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay,
that
and the
was
blade.
close. Oh, and guys, let me tell you this. My mind has been out of it so much. I literally did not realize it was Friday.
It is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know it's Friday. I remember it was Friday, but my God, did I forget that it was Friday?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The week has gone by way too fast. And here's the crazy part, guys, too, about this. I realized a couple of days, like 2 days ago, this month of January is almost over.
No, it's not.
It's
the first week, dude.
Wait, are you serious?
It's the first week of January. We are on the 6th day of January.
Okay, so I know what's going on. My mind is moving forward than my yeah, my mind's moving way too fast right now.
You're a time traveler. You can admit it.
Oh, I wish. Cause there'll be a lot of things I would change.
Oh God, it's like seeing these enemy design. I'm just like, why did Disney have to be the one to produce it? Because you know they would not do like the gimp suit chain guys missing half their hair.
Oh
and
no,
stuff.
no, they wouldn't. Yeah, they always stuck in that little kid thing. And see, that's another thing I like about Disney. When you're a child actor on there, they expect you to be perfect.
No, you can't do that.
And,
You gotta let kids be kids.
Yeah, and that's why I appreciate the cast of High School Musical though, especially Monique, because she said she felt like when she did the when they did the tour for High School Musical 3.
Tour.
Yeah.
Oh right, they went around.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She wasn't invited, and
She wasn't invited.
No, she wasn't invited.
Why not?
I don't know. She wasn't invited. Disney didn't invite her, and she was saying, you know what? That was just the moment I realized my 5 seconds of fame was
Over.
Yeah, was over. And she said, you know what? It was honestly probably the best decision. But I see the true colors, and it's in the past. But it was just, I felt hurt. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. It's like you go from working for Disney to being on being on one of like the biggest things of all time. Like arguably she was one of the main contributing reasons why High School Musical. I won't say she was the main one, but she was one of like she helped make High School Musical. Like she's part of that process.
Yeah, but
then they dip you for the tour.
Yeah, and the crazy part was she was in the movie though. But I'm like, hold on, it doesn't make any sense to me.
So she's in the movie, but you won't let her go on tour.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me.
She better be getting residuals. Jesus.
Bro, it's Disney. I highly doubt it.
I mean, they're gonna argue with Scarlett Johansson over freaking
Oh yeah, Black Widow.
Yeah.
Man.
Because it seems like they intentionally did her dirty.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
To try.
Of
course. The deal was like her. It was based on the box office gross.
Yeah. And
it seems like they intentionally tried to cheat her out of streaming stuff.
Well, of course, yeah, but like from what I heard, they had put the movie on Disney Plus early.
Yeah.
And didn't tell her or her people about it. And she got mad about that because again she was saying she was losing money that way. And she was like, no, I need my money back.
Because a lot of actors make their money off of residuals.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, sure, just the upfront stuff.
Yeah, but it's not much though if you think about it, because again, the taxes and everything. If they got kids, they gotta pay. They gotta pay for the kids to like schools and all that, and the house they live in, the lights, the bills, the maids.
Depending on the kind of lifestyle they're doing.
Yeah, but I heard about Taraji though. She broke it down.
Who?
Taraji P Henson, the one that played Cookie off Empire, and she was in Hustle and Flow.
I'll admit I haven't watched Empire, and I don't remember Hustle and Flow very well.
Okay, but either way, my whole point is she broke down she broke down as far as like being an actor, as far as like who she has to pay even after she gets paid like, doing a movie.
Yeah.
She's got to pay her agent,
and
yeah,
then probably another person as well.
And she was saying when you see us like grinding on movies that y'all probably don't like or do like every single time, there's a reason why. And I had to pay for my kid's tuition. His tuition was like $16,000 or something like that. I can't remember what the number was, but it was something thousands. I was like, good Lord.
God.
Yeah, but again, like you said, it goes back to that lifestyle. But for me, I would keep it simple. I don't want nothing huge. I just want me just a 2-story house. Only because I want a studio. That's it. Not that lot of bedrooms. Depending on who stay over there.
Well, a lot of people get those big houses because with the way our tax system is set up in the U.S., you have to get a incentive for buying houses that obscene.
I can't.
There's a tax cut for it if you do it.
But I can't do it though.
I can't either.
Cause like it's just like, why do I need?
And yes, the prince is calling for Pharaoh.
Yeah, I heard that. That is one big zombie. Jesus, he's huge. Pause. No, I was just saying pause. I want people to take that out of context.
Oh, I was say like, what am I pausing for?
Yeah. That's a new way of saying from the old from back in the day. You know, people like no. And no, when people say pause.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Now I used to say I used to say pause, rewind, stop.
Yeah.
That kind of, I used to always say that to be annoying.
That term is coming back now. Pause. Yeah. That term's coming back now.
Everything that's old is new.
Yeah. Like even what is it?
I tell people it's like you gotta watch out for the 90s and early 2000s. That's gonna be the next thing.
And see now. This is what Raven Simone said. I saw her in an interview one time. She said, my generation, my time on Disney, the shows were incredible.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And what she said was, which I give her respect for. She was saying, she's saying, I have nothing against these up and coming people that are doing it. I mean, I don't watch the show, but like my time, we killed it.
Oh, 100%. That's So Raven was one of Disney's best shows, next to Proud Family, Kim Possible,
The Weekenders,
Even Stevens.
Yeah, it was just
Lizzie McGuire. Yeah. That was another pretty good one too.
And
then Holes. Oh God, Holes.
Bro. Oh, that's
the Cheetah Girls.
Yes. Now look. I'm glad you mentioned this. Here's the crazy part. People were judging me on those shows.
They what now?
They like in middle school and high school, people were judging me because I watched Lizzie McGuire. I'm like, why? I love Lizzie McGuire.
Dude, I got strange looks when I said I like Anastasia.
What, are you serious? I love Anastasia. Wait a minute.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
My history teacher, who was a guy from up north, and he's a nice dude. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
He was basically trying to say, traditionally girls like movies like Anastasia, and I rolled my head and said I like Anastasia.
But that I don't know what it was about that movie, but it touched me like it touched me like it was a really good show. It was a really good movie, and the animation it was really good.
That's a Don Bluth movie for you.
Yeah, and then like the soundtrack, that song at the very end, I forgot what it was called, Into the Journey, something like that.
I forget.
No. Journey to the Past. That song was so touching. I'm like, yo, I love that song.
And then the back of the solo movie for some fucking reason. I don't really know why.
Yeah, and what's the other movie I like? Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet was so good too.
Oh, they did that movie dirty.
Yeah, I know they did.
Did you ever look up what happened to that movie?
Yeah, I did. Like, I think when we had talked about it, like, yeah, because like they had some like the movie had bombed so much they just decided.
Oh no, the movie didn't bomb. They sent it out to die.
Oh wow, I need to go back and look that up there. Hold on.
It's like, yeah, sure, it bombed and whatnot, but they put all this technology, all this new techniques into making this movie, and then the producers just decide to send it out in a crowded space that it had no chance of ever doing well in.
Wow.
And to this day, I don't think anyone knows why. I think it was just because they just didn't want to deal with the movie.
I thought it was excellent to me.
No, it was great. It was a fantastic movie, but that's what people were trying to figure out. Is like, what happened behind the scenes to get the producers to say no to giving it a decent chance at making a lot of money.
Yeah. So let me see. It says traditional hand-drawn animation was dying out and full CG animation was coming in. With animation technology getting more advanced, as shown by Pixar, Treasure Planet's blend of both apparently didn't cut it. Technologically, it was outdated and that it contributed to making it a Disney failure.
No, that's not it at all.
Wow.
That's probably the official statement, but that's not what happened.
Wow.
I'll have to link you the video. I looked it up, but basically, put it like this: look at the year that movie came out,
Okay.
and then look at the exact month. I say exact month, but look at the month if you can.
Yeah.
But look at the movies that it was coming out against, and you tell me if that statement holds up.
Okay, so this movie came out in 2002. Hold on. So let me go to that was Disney. So let me see. Disney movie that came out around 2002.
No, not Disney movies, just movies in general.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Movies that came out around 2002. Oh yeah, no.
So for everybody listening at home, do you mind telling me the movies that came out during that year?
Okay, now these not in that order. I'm just saying what popped up. Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
Minority Report,
Mm-hmm.
8 Mile,
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil,
Uh-huh.
The Count of Monte Cristo,
Uh-huh.
Ice Age,
Uh-huh.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Signs, Blade 2, The Time Machine, The Bourne Identity, The Ring, Catch Me If You Can, Chicago, The Pianist, Insomnia, Spirit, Stallion of the Summer, Rain and Fire, Die Another Day, Panic Room, Lilo and Stitch. There's more, but still, yeah. No, they did that movie dirty.
So again, I'm not saying that all those movies were fantastic, but that gives you an idea of what was going on at the time. Like this was like, oh my god, it was just a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and Harry Potter came out too on that time.
Well, then what did you think was gonna freaking happen?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you, there was nothing.
And that was Harry Potter, the second one, I think, at the time.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, the Chamber of Secrets. That one scared me.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me too. I'm not gonna lie.
That scared me so much.
Oh, fun fact: the basilisk is actually an African / a Persian monster.
I never knew that.
I didn't either.
Wow.
So you caught that, right?
You know, I caught the
That she called him her love while she was holding him.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Again, I like the romance that's done in here. It's quick, sure, but it's done subtly, and I feel like if I were director, again, you could easily make a trilogy just out of the sense of time in and of itself. I would have segments focus on Farah by herself and seeing that she's basically doing the exact same crap that Prince is doing by talking to herself and trying to snap herself out of it.
Yeah, but I will tell you this: that chemistry what I just saw now was not like in the movie either.
I'm sure the movie probably did something really quirky.
Yeah. All I want to say is, you remember that picture I showed you of her? Yeah.
I could barely make up that last part, but she's basically teasing him for having to leave her, for her having to leave him.
There he goes again. He's talking to himself.
No, that time he was making fun of her being like, I'm afraid. And I'm like bullshit, you're afraid.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, if this movie's done right, that's the thing about games, right? They try to truncate when it comes to adaptations into movies.
Yeah.
Again, it's like certain games I feel like you could truncate into an hour-long movie, like say Need for Speed or name a fighting game.
Yeah.
But games like Prince of Persia and whatnot, I feel like you have to split them up into trilogy movies to make that happen.
Yeah.
Now, this room is a little bit on the hard side. I will.
No, we good.
Oh wow, it hasn't been that long. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just. I don't know, like, in my opinion, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, I was truly impressed.
All right, let's find a way out.
Now, come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Yeah, I was truly impressed. Like I said, it was just seeing these shows with Disney movies, and especially the Disney intros. I was like, really, I love that show.
Oh, every time the buffer for the Disney Channel movies came on.
Yes.
That makes you so happy. I don't even think they still do that anymore.
No, they don't. And it saddens me too.
The crying shame, because they would get they would usually get the actors who were on the shows at the time. It wouldn't even be the actor who was in the movie. Sometimes it would just be a random like star of Disney who would come in and just introduce the movie.
Yeah, because I remember the kid from Even Stevens Beans. He did it too. Raven Simone did it. Hilary Duff did it. Christy Carlson Romano did it.
Yeah. I don't think Shia LaBeouf did it, did he?
No, he didn't do it. No, he did not do it.
Oh, she was also the older sister off of Even Stevens too.
Yeah.
I remember the Even Stevens movie where they actually had her act like she had flipped her freaking lid.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
No, that was, bro. I was funny. I was like, man.
What concerns me though is the trend of child actors, especially Disney child actors, who seem to lose their freaking mind after being on Disney.
Yeah, I would tell you this, Christy. So Christy for me did not lose her mind. She's actually been doing good. Her
Orlando Bloom.
Oh Jesus.
Orlando Brown. My bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Bloom.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Man,
he lost his whole freak. I saw a video of him recently, and I'm like, how bad did it get? And just watching this guy,
yeah, but
I'm like, oh man,
when he told that interview, he's going to exactly what I said. I was like,
my dude, you need to sit down somewhere.
Yeah, you have to sit down, like, bro.
It's like there must be something in the Disney water to make that happen. That's the only explanation.
Yeah, cause bro, like, now I'll say this. As far as with Shyla, I think a little bit of Disney and a little bit of Hollywood messed him up.
I think Michael Bay messed him up personally.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, of course. No, because bro, like, when he first hit that first movie. When he did that, first Transformers, then he went from that to Eagle Eye. I was truly impressed. But after that, he was going crazy. I was like, you know what? It's Hollywood, and Michael Bay is messing him up.
Yeah, because it's very clear in the Transformers movies that Michael Bay has a type, and that type is Megan Fox. and he can't get Megan Fox anymore.
No, but I heard that again, I wasn't there, so I don't know, but from what I heard, that she was telling people in the interview that like he was being rude and everything.
Doesn't surprise me.
And that's why she was calling him like a Hitler and some Hitler leader or something like that. I was like, I'm not surprised by that either. But the guy is just I'm gonna be honest with you, and everybody in here, that man cannot direct. He can't do it. I'm sorry, he cannot direct. The only good movies that he has done.
He can't direct by himself anymore. I think he's lost that privilege.
No, he did, because here's why I say this. The only two movies I feel like he did excellent in was Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
The first Bad Boys and the first Transformers.
The first Transformers was okay.
Yes, but after that he went downhill, because every movie that he's done after that has been the same exact camera movements, and he keeps on doing these big ass explosions. I swear, I think he's the Christian Grey of explosions.
Who the hell's Christian Grey?
50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like he
just goes over the top.
Yeah, yeah, like he's over, like he's obsessed. Like he has to have explosions.
Yeah. So here's why I say that Michael Bay, I don't think he can direct by himself anymore. So, as we all know, for the most part, for the entirety of his run on Transformers,
yeah,
he had the original voice actor of Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen, playing Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Peter Cullen has been playing Optimus Prime since the fucking 60s.
Yeah.
60s, 70s, since the 70s, not since the 70s. Oh, I think the 80s actually.
Wow.
Either way, he's been playing Optimus Prime since the start. There has been indeed iterations of the character where Peter Cullen didn't play him. That makes sense. But for the most part, you know Peter Cullen's Optimus Prime. It is very distinct. To the point where every Optimus Prime after that was based on his Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And Peter Cullen's played the character so well that he knows... Wait, what now? Okay, so she says I'm not gonna make it up. Either way, he knows who Optimus is supposed to be because when they told him to play, and if you listen to Peter Cullen, like he's told the story before, that he was going in to play, he was living in an apartment with his brother Larry. Yes, his brother's name was Larry, and his brother was a former U.S. Marine, like he was a former war veteran. So he, oh, there's a crack here. She knows. So they're in the apartment one day, and Peter's going to the audition. Oh.
Quite natural, really. A king to conquer, she has nothing, no one to protect her. She needs me. I can see it the way she looks at you. All I have to do is reach out, take her, and she be mine. Why am I talking to myself?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I freaking love this dynamic.
Why am I talking to myself?
So anyway, going back to it. So playing Optimus is a very personal thing for Peter.
Yeah. Because
when he told Larry he's going to go, the way he described it is that I told Larry that I'm going to go play a truck. I am playing a hero truck. It looks like a big hero truck, and Larry looks at Peter and goes, "Peter, if you're going to be a hero, be a hero. Don't be what Hollywood big explosion kind of guy." He said, "Be strong enough to be gentle."
Gosh,
and what Peter said is he went into the audition, did the voice, but he was channeling his older brother.
Wow.
And he got the part.
Wow.
So playing Optimus is a very deeply personal thing for him. But he and there's an interview that Peter said that they made him say something, and he looked at him and said, "This is not something Optimus would say.
Yeah.
This is not something Optimus would say." And he was basically told, it basically boiled down to, just shut up and say the line.
What?
Yeah, and the line was, "I'm going to kill them all." And that's not an Optimus Prime line. It's basically it's a giant robot, and you're working for Michael Bay line.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, it's like, look, I get it. You got your style. You got your thing you want to do. But when the actor that basically made the character
what it is
today is telling you, I don't think you understand this character,
you need to listen.
You need to shut the fuck up and listen.
Yeah, but see,
looking at you, Rian Johnson.
Yeah, but man, let me tell you.
No, I will not get over that. Do not tell me to.
Oh no! I wasn't even gonna tell you that.
Oh, when I'm talking about you, you already know.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
It's Michael Bay's ego.
Yeah.
Like he really thinks that he's better than any director. And telling the truth, he's not.
Well, here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter if you think he's better or not. The fact of the matter is, his movies make money, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know, and that's horrible though to me.
Understandable. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I understand that entirely.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's all that matters to these people, is that it makes money.
Yeah. But see, my thing to me is, I felt when he did the last night, that was a disrespect and a fuck you to the audience.
Oh no! That I think he intentionally did that. I think that was an intentional thing.
No,
I died. Okay.
No, I know he did, because bro, that was trash.
Because I remember when the criticisms came out where he was being criticized for the movies and how they were being made, and his response was, "You're going to go see it anyway."
Wow.
I am too high up. Okay. Okay, how am I gonna do this?
How am I gonna do this?
Well, we haven't activated that thing yet. Oh snap!
Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's mindset. Okay, so we haven't activated that thing yet, so I think I'm good for the time being. Let's just go ahead and just run across. Okay, again, messing that up. Okay.
A third time charm.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I never have watched any of Michael Bay's movies anymore after I watched last night. And don't ask me why I watched it. I'll tell you this. I definitely didn't go to the movies and watch that.
So fun fact, right?
Yeah.
Some of y'all might be wondering, it's like, hey, so Anansi, you're sitting up here and talking about how much you don't like, Star Wars and whatnot. I feel like it's time I do address this.
Yeah.
And it's like, you tell you how much you don't like Star Wars and yada yada yada, but I bet you still went to go see the Rise of Skywalker. Yes, I did go see the Rise of Skywalker because I was forced to. I actually told my brother when they announced it, right? Because we heard the Palpatine laugh, or like, really, they're bringing him back. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to see this movie. He's like, you're going to go see this movie. He's like, no, I'm not.
Wow.
And it's only because like we have made a tradition to always go see Star Wars movies. Like we've always gone to see him together for as long as he's been able to, drive himself.
Yeah.
So we saw Episode 3, the CG animated movie. We've seen a good chunk of them. Together, and I get why he wanted to do it. I'm not gonna begrudge him that, but my whole thing was just like I was so burnt by The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. The trailers gave me very little confidence that they were going to do right, and I was right. It was a better movie than The Last Jedi, but it wasn't a good movie.
No, yeah.
And that is entirely on the fact. Again, on the fact that Last Jedi basically left that movie with nothing to work with.
No, it didn't. It really did not. I was like, Jesus, how do you mess that up?
And that was the first Rian Johnson project I had ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I swore to myself it will be the last one I ever seen in my life. I have no intention of watching any of his stuff. Like, I'm probably not going to watch Breaking Bad just because I know he's working on the show. Even though I know he's only worked like a few episodes, he wasn't even on like all of them, he's just on like a few.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to watch Breaking Bad just because I don't like this guy.
I haven't.
And I sure as shit ain't going to see Knives Out.
Wait, which one?
Knives Out.
Knives Out. That's the one with Daniel Craig?
Daniel Craig, Chris Evans.
Oh, no. I've seen that movie. I've seen it, yeah.
I think they're making a second one. but
Yeah,
I'm not going to go watch it just because of the director attached to it.
Wow.
As petty as it sounds, I'm not doing it. And I'm sticking with that.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, bro.
Like, I'll be honest with you, if I do end up watching those, it will be for this channel and not in my spare time.
Oh, no.
And I can already tell you right now, it's going to be an uphill battle for me to admit anything decent.
Yeah. Nah, he's not lying. He's really not lying, guys.
And it's sad to say because I don't want to be like that kind of guy.
But you have to be, though.
But when you get burnt that hard by a guy who's basically explicitly stated that he set out to intentionally do this, I'm like, nah. But he literally did an interview where he said that he doesn't like when people like his movies. He likes having a 50%. I like this movie 50%, especially 50%. I absolutely hate this, and I'm like, why would you intentionally do that?
Man.
Like, what part of your brain makes that even remotely a good idea?
I don't know. And this is the same director that did Knives Out?
Knives Out, Looper.
You're joking.
Yeah,
Wow.
I believe Looper is the movie where they send Bruce Willis back to the past.
Yeah.
So that's a property he did.
Wow.
He did a few Breaking Bad episodes, and Knives Out. None of which I've seen.
I've seen Looper, but I haven't seen it recently. But it was all right. I'm not gonna sit and say it was a good movie because there was a lot of stuff that really needed to be better, in my opinion. But
What's that supposed to be? Want to be useful? Try finding a book that'll tell us how to get out of here. She thinks this is a game.
Oh god, the irony. I like it when they can kind of poke fun at the fact this is a video game.
yeah. Yes, they renewed Wednesday. Thank you, Jesus.
Is Wednesday any good?
Yes.
I heard they got the original actress who played Wednesday to come back.
Yes, but I can't say what character she's playing.
Is that a big a deal? Okay.
Yeah, it is. But it's very good though.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
But old girl, Jenna Ortega, she did an incredible job playing Wednesday, man.
My question is, why did it take them so damn long to get Tim Burton to direct anything to do with the Addams Family?
I have no idea.
That is like right up his alley. It's like, how did no one think this was a oh my god, people. Like, there were some things that stare you right in the face.
Yeah.
That's like, you need to do this ASAP. And then there's some things that's like, why?
Yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know how they were gonna buy it, and I was a little bit worried. But when I saw it, I was like, "Yo, that is genius." Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, but I'm good. Sometimes they pull the rug out from underneath you.
But she killed it though. I binge watched that show in 2 days because I couldn't stop watching it. It was so good.
Hey, it's nice having a show like that sometimes. Where the hell am I going?
I've been watching anime like crazy too. Oh my lord.
Amy?
No, anime.
Oh, okay.
No, I binge watched Chainsaw Man in 2 days. Now I'm starting Demon Slayer.
Just be careful of slice of life shows. That's all I'm gonna say. Because some of those slice of life shows will hit you where it fucking hurts.
What, like Chainsaw Man?
No, that's not a slice of life show.
What is that?
A slice of life show is basically like just average people going through life and dealing with the hardships of life.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because there are some things in there that's just like, how can we emotionally gut punch you today, rip out your heart, step on it, spit in your eye, and make you thank us for doing it?
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Because there's one show that hurt me, and I made the mistake of watching all the episodes in a single day. I will 100% admit that. I got to the last episode. I had to pause it like 7 times to stop myself from crying,
Wow.
and it didn't work.
Wow.
It didn't work.
It hurts you.
I was bawling my eyes out by like 15 minutes into the episode.
It really hurts you that bad.
It wasn't like a bad hurt. It was just like I was watching it. I had gone through like all this stuff, watched these characters just get beat down, see things go a certain way, and then by like the final episode, it was so cathartic. But I was bawling my fucking eyes out.
Wow.
Oh god! And sometimes it's good to just have a show do that to you.
Yeah. I really am happy that Avatar 2 is doing so well. They beat Top Gun, and I'm not even surprised either.
Well, James Cameron movies always tend to do well.
Yeah, no, but like a lot of people worry. I was asking, why y'all worried? It's James Cameron. That man's gonna kill it.
I think they're worried because the last Avatar that came out was like what, a decade ago.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So they're probably wondering it's like would this even be a thing? But you gotta remember this is from the same guy who intentionally delayed releasing the original Avatar because he didn't think that the technology was up to scratch.
Yeah, but I was like, when he said that, I was like, yo, he's got some big kahunas on him.
Yeah, what was the reasoning that he had the screenplay for like I think since like the 80s, right?
Yeah,
he had it for a while. And he just said that the technology just isn't there yet.
No, he said, I think he said something along the lines like the technology cannot keep up with him, so he gonna wait till that technology gets close, so he can use that technology to make his movie. And I was like, get out of here.
That's the same reason why George Lucas didn't do the prequel trilogy first. Well, I think he didn't do it first. There's speculation, and it's fair game speculation. I'm not going to try to debate people on that one.
Yeah.
But one thing people say, and this has been something that George may have said, is that he delayed making the prequels because he didn't think the technology was up to scratch to do the kind of acrobatic stuff he wanted to do with Star Wars.
I don't blame him for that. But I will tell you this though, James Cameron has already finished production for number 3.
Yeah, so you commented on the fact you rewinded time.
Nice.
And another thing is like I do miss filmmakers who understands like the limitations of what they're doing, and that sometimes maybe they're not doing the right thing. Like there's an infamous clip going back to George Lucas again. There was a clip where it was after he said that Jar Jar Binks is the key to all this.
Yeah.
There was a clip, and I forget the exact context. But he was working on the prequels. I want to say it was episode 1 or episode 2.
Okay.
And there's specifically a camera shot of him behind the scenes where he is in a chair looking at something, and he just goes, I may have gone too far.
Oh Jesus! Wow, I have not seen that clip.
It's like the fact he has the self-awareness to just go, this might not end well.
Yeah. Oh, I got I don't know if you know about this. I found out that WB is still keeping Ezra Miller as the Flash.
Why? So let me get this straight. You're going to drop Henry Cavill as Superman.
That's what I'm saying.
But keep Ezra Miller as the Flash.
That told me right there. They do not like Henry Cavill. They do not.
And my question is why?
I
haven't heard of him having any drama with them.
Who
Henry Cavill.
Oh, yeah.
Ezra Miller. Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That man's been. Yeah.
Drama is his middle name.
Yeah, because Bobby sent it in the chat, in the group chat, and it literally said WB executives are reportedly willing to move forward with Ezra Miller's Flash in the new DCU. Reports indicate the WB executives have reopened the door to Ezra Miller reappearing as a Flash in the future. Owning this to Miller staying out of trouble since beginning mental health treatment last summer.
That's not going to last long.
Yeah,
that's a big mistake. I'm not saying that mental health issues aren't a thing. I'm not saying that he can't get help. I'm not saying I'm not saying any of that. But I'm saying that he's gone too damn far for a second chance to sue.
That's what I'm saying. But like so let me ask you this. So when they say the WB executives, Do they mean what's his name? James Gunn and the other guy? Are they talking about those two? Talking about like the people like the whole entirety of WB?
Well, is James Gunn an executive at WB, or is he just a producer?
No, no, executive. I think
He's an executive, so he's on the board at WB.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, him, and the other guy that supported Amber Heard during that time that she was accusing Depp of
the abuse charges.
Yeah, it's both of them on the board.
What?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know how I'm processing this right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm being legit serious.
So let me get this straight, right? So
Yeah.
so James Gunn's on the board of directors.
Yeah, I think
The guy that was backing Amber Heard during the entire Johnny Depp trial thing, probably even after the verdict came out, I have to guess.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assume the guy who was in charge of Discovery, who bought WB, who's basically just profit, to the point where it's like, I want to cut the animation department's budget by 80% because I don't think they're doing anything decent. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Anyway,
Yeah.
They said, we're going to keep Ezra Miller, drop Henry Cavill, who is basically this generation Superman. Like, I don't care what anybody says, he is Superman for this generation, even if they haven't utilized him properly. But you're going to keep the problem child and ditch the dude that everybody likes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What is the thought process here? Like, I'm trying to follow the logic here, but I don't get it.
Okay, so my bad. So he became the co-CEO of DC Studios.
Co-CEO.
Yeah, with Peter Safran, the guy that supported Amber Heard.
Let me get this sword real quick before I do anything else.
Yeah.
That is a meaty sword.
Yes, it is. That thing looks heavier too. I can tell.
And you can hear the change in how how the thing cuts.
Yeah.
Should let you cut through different walls now. But yeah, I'm just okay. Let me think here. I just don't understand the logic.
Bruh, let me tell you. Everybody is pissed off with it's still the situation. What's his name? Angry Joe had a huge rant about this.
Well, that I'm not surprised about. Angry Joe has a rant about a lot of things.
Yeah, but but I have to agree with him with this DC thing, with James Gunn and James Wan. I have to agree with that because it's not making any sense to me. And the fact James Gunn said this, we're not moving forward with Henry Cavill. We do want to do a Superman story, but we're doing it with the Clark Kent story.
The fuck does that even mean?
So basically, what they're doing is they're going. So you know how so you know how every Superman, including Man of Steel, always went back to that point where Clark was first learning his powers. That's what he's going back to again.
So what James Gunn basically said is, I want to do a different origin story.
Correct. Yes.
This has everything to do. This has to do with Zack Snyder, doesn't it?
I think
this has to do with Zack Snyder's interpretation of Superman.
Bro, let me tell you, I think so because now look, it was
Because
never.
why else bring that up?
Yeah, bro, let me tell you something. It was never implied, but a part of me feels like because Zack Snyder's movie was so successful and did so well, people are mad with him.
Superman? You mean Man of Steel?
No. That one, no, but no. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay.
It to me, it was people loved that version, and people are still pissed about that.
I just,
bro.
This seems very, very odd to me.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry, you finish.
No, my bad. All I was gonna say was I'll see the video for Angry Joe, but when you hear what he had to say, bro, it makes so much sense. But go ahead.
So my problem with it, right?
Yeah.
And yes, I'm a DC kid. I grew up with DC. Most of my Marvel experience basically starts and stops with X-Men Evolution, Spider-Man from the 90s, and Spider-Man 2, the video game. That's basically it in terms of and the X-Men movies.
Yeah, I understand.
But that's basically it. So as far as I'm concerned, that's Marvel to me.
Yeah.
Because again, we're talking about like with X-Men Evolutions, they had like a whole extra like subplot. What's the subplot? But an extra like implication regarding Captain America, which was actually pretty damn interesting.
Yeah.
But again, what I'm getting is that, in my opinion, DC has by far the better story potential than Marvel does.
They do.
And I'm not saying that in terms of like, oh, you just look at the MCU. It's like, no, the MCU was fantastic.
No,
I'm not even going to deny that. But it's just that when I know the stories that DC has in their vault they can do.
Oh yeah.
And with the right cast and the right decisions, they could easily overtake Marvel in less than 5 years. But it's just that it feels like the people in charge of Warner Bros, DC, whoever is at the top, is intentionally making decisions that is like
emotional,
spur of the moment more than anything else.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, when I heard James Gunn was co-CEO and James Safran, and that pissed me off with him, because I'm like, you're the same person that said, oh no, we're not getting rid of Amber Heard.
When you should have.
Yeah.
So basically, Amber Heard is guaranteed to come back for
No, what? Now that hasn't been said. There's no rumors of that.
Well, at this point, it might as well be confirmed that's going to happen. Again, I don't hate her, but what she did was disgusting.
No, I hate her because of what she did. I have no respect for that woman. And any man that dates her, I feel bad for them. You are stupid for dating her.
I don't. You get what you get.
That is true.
You made your bed, not sleep in it, even if she's in it with you.
That is true. But I've told people this, or I even told Bobby this. I was like, I said, I told Bobby, like, look, oh Jesus, I'm not sure the fate of DC with James Gunn and James Safran is a good idea.
It's gonna crash and burn.
Yeah, it's gonna crash and burn. And bro, let me tell you, a lot of people are still sending both of those men, like, just
vile death threats and stuff like that.
Or I would say death threats. They just pissed all this off. You guys don't know what you're doing. Like, y'all making dumb decisions.
Again, you gotta remember, it's like James Gunn has basically made his career being what I would call edgy, and in some situations it works. Some situations could have worked.
Yeah.
Again, I found out recently that James Gunn was one who directed the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, and I believe,
bro.
Yeah, those were him.
I didn't know that.
I saw at least I want to say the very first one he directed.
Because now I can tell by that one. Since you just said that, I can tell that was probably James Gunn. That I can tell, yes.
Because again, and they had to reel in some of his ideas.
Yeah.
Like for instance, he wanted to have Scooby and Shaggy actually smoking pot inside the Mystery Machine, and he wanted to have Velma be an out-and-out lesbian.
Yeah.
But they reeled those two back. And I would say for good reason. That was like what 2001 when that movie came out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I can see why.
They pulled back.
Was it Warner Bros? Yeah, it was Warner Bros.
Yeah,
because Scooby-Doo crosses over with DC sometimes. But I gotta see why they want to tone that back. Now it feels like they're in a position where times have changed. People are more accepting of some of these ideas. Like again in the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. What the heck?
Oh Jesus!
But yeah, in the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, they actually do have Velma be a lesbian.
I didn't even know that.
And now being like be lesbian is like she's a lesbian now. Like they actually explore like the process of her discovering that she doesn't swing the way is traditionally seen as being swinging, but she doesn't understand why that's the case. Okay, I'm not paying attention to this at all. This is what happens when I'm trying to make a decent statement and play a video game at the same time. But yeah, no, they were. I was going to get it out, man. Just get it out.
I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. Oh, that's true. Okay.
Oh God, I'm done. That was funny.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's like I see why But it's more. But again, they explore like the process of discovering what love is to Velma and what a relationship is in general. They actually do take the time to really explore this as far as it can go in a very mature manner, and I appreciate them for that. But I feel like because things have changed so much and things are at a point to where you can basically do this now, I feel like James Gunn is just pushing the envelope to be pushing it.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree with that. I'm just like you, Brad. I'm just not understanding the logic. How do you get rid of somebody like Ray Fisher? Even though it wasn't James Gunn, I'm just saying,
The black guy, right?
Yeah. Ray Fisher's gone.
Probably because him and Joss Whedon might actually be decent friends.
No,
that wouldn't surprise me.
No, I mean, yeah. Wait, what are you talking about? Like James Gunn?
That James Gunn.
Oh yeah.
That would not surprise me.
I would not be surprised either. But like the fact that Ray Fisher's gone, but the fact you said you don't want to move forward with Henry, the nicest guy in the world that I haven't even met, is a gym guy. He literally posted that post that he posted. I was like, that's Clark Kent right there. He's not even mad. He's upset, but he's just like, it is what it is in life. But the fact he said that and he was being polite, man, he's a better man than me. I would have been pissed.
Well, here's the thing with Henry Cavill. He knows he's got opportunities.
No, he does. He does tremendously. But it's just the fact that like they lost out on an opportunity with this man. Did you not see Man of Steel or Zack Snyder's Justice League? He did incredible on that.
Yeah.
He did incredible on that. But I'm just like, the man looks and is Clark Kent, Superman, and Superman. But what I'm saying was, why, like you said, why would you keep a person like Ezra Miller, who has got in trouble every single day with the cops, with the law, with the world? He took a young girl, I think 18, 19, whatever, and I guess he kidnapped her, I think, and he was causing problems in Hawaii. He caused problems with the cops, and y'all keep him because he told you he was going into oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that was lined up.
That he was going into treatment. My thing is, like you said, I have nothing against that. It's the fact this man has been doing tremendous bad stuff.
God knows what.
Repeatedly. Henry has not had any issues.
Like the biggest issue with Henry is that he's a freaking nerd. That's basically it.
Yes.
And it's like, what's the problem with that? Don't you want a nerd working on a nerdy property?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. I will stand by this to the end of days. I swear, I think James Gunn, I think WB has a problem with Henry. I think they do. I really believe they do.
That, and if that's the case, that is really fucking pathetic.
Because look, I'll explain why. Again, Ezra Miller, why would you keep him around? He's caused any problems, right?
Yeah.
Henry has not caused any problems. Like you said, he's only a nerd. So why would you fire that man? That logic doesn't make any sense to me. Not one bit.
I can't think of a single reason why.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing I can think of is because they think it would be different and interesting. That's the only reason I.
But we've seen that. We've seen it already, though. Yeah. Again, I'll name the shows for y'all: Smallville, Lois and
Lois and Clark.
Yeah. Superman and Lois, Man of Steel, Justice League. We've already seen this already. We've seen that version so many times. I want an older I want an older Superman. I want Superman. We haven't even seen the highest in strength that this man can perform at. We've only seen a little ounce of what he can do.
You need to see Superman, also Superman. I think you'd enjoy that one.
Yeah, I'm still watching. I watched a little bit last night. I haven't finished it yet. It's the animation one, the Death of Superman.
Yeah. I don't think it's called the Death of Superman. It's called also Superman.
Yeah. No, I know. But I'm saying I'm saying I was watching that last night. I was watching it, yeah. But I'll definitely check that one out too. But my whole point is I've been watching those. And even I saw Injustice a long time ago, but the matter of fact is that the way that Superman in that animation just did something I did not expect from Superman to do, and I was like, "Yo, Henry can do that."
Yeah.
But the fact that y'all don't see that y'all don't think this man, no, my bad. The fact that y'all think moving forward without him is the best decision, is the worst decision you can ever make.
Yeah, it's just again, I don't. Jesus Christ, I'm just trying to figure out what is driving the decisions here.
I don't know. See, that's what's.
Wait, let's see where this corridor goes.
Oh Jesus.
Alright, you can take the crack.
Oh shit. Yeah. All right, you can take the crack.
He's like, look, a crack. Like, wait, let's see what this corridor goes. All right, you can take the crack. Yeah, he's gonna open the door for you.
But see, Brad, that to me too is bothering me. I need to see who's truly making the decisions back here, because it's not making sense to me.
Again, I think it's the guy who bought Warner Bros. DC.
Yeah.
And made intentional cuts to the animation budget because he wants to prioritize profits over everything else, and he wants to do that by merchandising. And I guess he just doesn't think Henry Cavill can merchandise.
How? How can he not? What do you mean?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I think what it is that he saw the reviews for the original release of Justice League and the reviews for Man of Steel, and just decided that obviously Henry Cavill is the problem.
Wow.
And again, we're talking about we're talking about a guy who doesn't care about storytelling. He's just a guy who just wants to monetize.
No, that is true, but I'm just saying, Joe, if that's true, that has got to be the most dumbest dumbest illogical decision I've ever heard in my life. Because you think Henry's the problem? No, he's not the problem. Trust me, he's not. You guys are the problem. WB's the problem because y'all don't know the true potential. True. Oh Jesus! He is hilarious about dating.
I like the relationship.
No,
it's adorable.
I do, but you know what's funny? I like this version of the relationship better than the movie. I'm not even just saying it either. I really do.
I cannot wait to see how bad this gets in the movie.
Oh my god, you're gonna be so pissed off with that, bro. And there's rumors. I don't know if this is true or not, and this is by Deadline. This was 2 weeks ago. It said James Gunn. No, that's my bad. Sorry, wrong one. This was 2 weeks ago on CBR, I believe. It says Warner Brothers insider doubts James Gunn can manage DC Studios.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and that was on CBR.com. That was 2 weeks ago. DC Studios co-head James Gunn faces questions within Warner Brothers about his management ability after a slew of changes he made since taking over.
So he is legitimately making business decisions.
No, and they have not been good.
Oh God. Okay, so I hate to say I told you so, but remember when I said that James Gunn is either I enjoy his work or I fucking hate his work?
Yeah.
And most of the time it's been I fucking hate his work.
You hate his work.
I hate his work.
Yeah. Facing countless questions from fans and industry insiders since taking over DC Studios, James Gunn now has doubters within Warner Brothers about his management capabilities following a raft of reported changes made under his watch. A report in the New York Post cites one Warner Brothers insider as suggesting Gunn doesn't have what it takes to lead DC's rebuild. According to the source, Gunn lacks experience and doesn't compare to Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige because of it. Gunn has never run anything, the insider said.
And that is true.
Yes.
Like, to be fair to James Gunn, he should stay as a director.
That's what I'm saying, but here's the icing on top of this. They shouldn't even decided him in the first place.
Yes.
That's my issue.
Yes, I fully.
That's my thing.
I understand fully what you mean.
That doesn't make any sense to me. That's like hiring Christopher Nolan as CEO of WB. He has not run anything except direct.
Yeah, all he's done is direct some decent Batman movies, and James Gunn has only directed one of the very few DC properties that have done well, and that was the reboot of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it, you know, he's worked on a few Marvel properties, but we're talking about Marvel properties that people are now, in retrospect, wondering if they were any good to begin with.
Yeah. So, let's see. James Gunn's controversial DC decisions. Since taking over, Gunn has come under a lot of fire for some major decisions under his watch as he and Safran attempt to rebuild the DC universe. The most talked about these decisions was canceling Henry Cavill's Superman return, despite Cavill previously announcing his return and making a cameo in Black Adam. Gunn announced a new Superman film based on the earlier part of the superhero's life, while confirming that someone other than Cavill will play the role.
They're going to make a lighthearted DC universe. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They're trying to make a very lighthearted, very jokey DC universe.
But
That's what it feels like.
Oh, jeez, that's not going to be good.
Because James Gunn doesn't know how to direct a serious movie. That's right. I fucking said it.
No. I agree with you on that. Because he doesn't. Because again, I will say this. I love the version that he made with Suicide Squad, but it was not serious. It was joke. It was just a goofy joke. After Cavill subsequently confirmed he would return as Clark Kent's famous alter ego, Gunn faced angry DC fans who felt he coldly handled the situation, an accusation the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise Helmer denied. He also refuted claims that there's bad blood between himself and the Enola Holmes 2 star, even suggesting he and Cavill could work on non-DC related projects down the line following talks. What? But is it? Oh God. Oh Lord. James, you don't understand. Henry is the face of Superman. What do you mean work with him? That's not DC projects. You might as well not work with him at all then.
And that's what I'm getting at. It's like, again, James, I get if he has his fans for Guardians of the Galaxy. I understand that people like jokey movies. I'm not gonna act like that. There's no validity to that. But again, you're talking about a reboot of a series with characters. Put it like this: people attribute to this is how people view Marvel comics and DC comics. Marvel comics are about mortals becoming gods.
Yeah.
DC comics are about gods becoming mortals.
Yeah.
Which one of those premises is the more interesting of the two? Which one? I'm asking that I'm asking that just pure speculation. Of those two, Marvel, mortals becoming gods. DC, gods becoming mortals. Which one of those has the most story potential to it?
Mortal becoming gods.
So you would say Marvel has the most story potential to it.
Oh no, that's Marvel. Then no, it's DC then.
Yeah, DC is gods becoming mortals.
Oh, okay, my bad. So yeah.
So again, you're basically squandering that for what I can only assume is meant to be. You're going to make basically what I can only assume is Deadpool meets Guardians of the Galaxy because you think that's going to be better.
Yeah, basically how you put it. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you do your thing, but when it crashes and burns. Because at this point, now you have no choice but to do well.
Yeah,
you have no choice.
No, see, and then what somebody said. I think it was Angry Joe and somebody else named Tyrone Madness, but Angry Joe specifically said, he said, Gunn, I can't wait till you fail, because when you fail, you're done.
Yeah,
like you're done, because you completely just. Fucked up the whole universe by making a decision to remove Henry Cavill when you came out and said in October
and keep Ezra Miller.
Yeah, that's looking really bad on them.
Yeah, at this point, James Gunn has no choice but to succeed.
No, James Gunn, WB, and HBO.
And I don't mean succeed. I mean he's got to hit it out the.
No, he has to. Okay, so let me put it this way: he has to make it where it's like it's almost like where with Avatar 2, how we're doing successful now. It has to be on that level or in-game level.
And it's not.
And it's not going to be.
Because you literally got rid of your ace in the hole.
Yeah.
It's like put it like this. If James Gunn is going to make a movie like this, it's got to be
It's not-
considered as good as The Dark Knight.
Oh, no, it's not.
There's no way
No,
beyond that.
it's not.
It's not. It's not going to because
it's not going to because again, like Angry Joe said, we've seen it in Smallville, we've seen it in Superman and Lois, we've seen it in Man of Steel. We don't need to see it again.
Yeah.
Angry Joe has specified, and he said that I want to see an older Superman.
Yeah.
I want to see Superman. We haven't even seen the highest peak of what Superman can do. I want to see that. I'm tired of seeing. Why are we going backwards? Let's move forward with this.
Yeah.
James, you don't know what you're doing. And I'm telling you, the whole community is pissed off with both of them.
I am too.
But I am too. But mainly with James Gunn. James, you are going to get fired really quick, my man. Like I'm not joking. He's getting fired real soon. I know he is because whatever movie he puts out, it's not going to be like you said. It's not going to be Dark Knight. It is not. No matter how many special effects. And I'll say this right now. It doesn't matter how.
Well, that's the thing though. Dark Knight didn't use a lot of special effects.
Almost
all of it was practical.
Yeah. But I'm saying with James Gunn, no matter how much visuals you're gonna put in whatever movie it's gonna be, it's not going to beat The Dark Knight.
And you know it's gonna be a visual effects.
Yeah, I know it is, but it's not gonna beat it. I promise you, it's not.
But this is what I mean. Where it's like you made a decision
and you fucked up
to get because right now Henry Cavill is the definitive Batman Superman for this generation.
Yeah, but
and Gal Gadot, I haven't seen 1984.
Ooh,
I haven't seen 1984.
Let me tell you about her. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. Actually, no. I'll let you finish. I'll tell you why I heard about her.
So Gal Gadot, I've not seen 84. I've heard bad things about that movie, but she
bodied
But
that.
from the first Wonder Woman,
yeah, she bodied that.
She is Wonder Woman.
No,
now you need a Batman, and Robert Pattinson. He might be playing a younger one.
I actually love that version.
But that's a very good version of Batman.
No, I really,
like he's better than Christian Bale.
Yeah, and honestly, look, and I'll say this. I've said this. I've not changed this. I love Christian Bale's version too. But something about Robert Pattinson's version was so detective. I loved it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people hated it. I mean, that I respect. I understand what they're talking about. But I'm saying for me, it was more detective wise for me. It felt like watching Seven.
Yeah.
That's how it felt to me, and I love that. But it's just James Gunn is gonna throw everything.
Wait a minute.
I can't. Oh Jesus. I can't with him.
Some of his dialogue would have been updated for a modern audience, yes.
Yeah, no,
but that's pretty fun.
No. I don't want to update. I love it. I'm just saying, like, it's way better than the dialogue in the movie. I'm not hyping this up. It really is. And it's just, this is the part I want to mention to you. Let me read this part. It says, not only is Cavill not coming back as Superman, but it appears most of the DCU's familiar faces could also be leaving the universe. Wonder Woman 3, starring Gal Gadot, will reportedly not be moving ahead, while a cameo featuring Gadot in The Flash has been scrapped.
Well, then why bother watching DC stuff anymore?
Exactly. Oh, listen to this part. Furthermore, Jason Momoa may no longer star as Aquaman, as he's been tipped within DC to play another of his characters in Lobo for upcoming film franchise based on the intergalactic bounty hunter.
See, that's not a bad choice because I could see him playing Lobo.
Yeah, but here's my thing.
But at the same time, you're making needless changes.
Yeah, but again, he was Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't see. Do you see what I'm getting at? Like you said, Gal Gadot was Wonder Woman. Why would you get rid of her?
Well, here's the thing, right? I could see them changing Jason Momoa to Lobo. I think there's a better choice to play Aquaman in there. Do you know anything about Lobo?
No, I do not.
He's basically a space gangster, and that intentionally blew up his entire planet as a science fair experiment.
Oh wow.
He was in the Superman animated series, and Jason Momoa actually does look a lot like Lobo, like being legit. Like I could see it, but here's the problem though. Why make the I just don't. I need to go, but I just don't. I don't get it. You had a strong lineup, and now I'm finding out that you're basically getting rid of all of it because James Gunn thinks he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is why Angry Joe was upset. Like I don't always agree with Angry Joe what he says, but this one I have to agree with because he made some valid points, and I'm like, bruh, bruh, James, Safran, y'all getting fired.
They're not getting fired.
Oh yes, they are.
Here's why I say that.
Okay.
If Kathleen Kennedy can't get fired for screwing up Star Wars, James Gunn's not gonna get fired for screwing up DC.
Well, I'm telling you this though. WB is going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna lose a lot of money.
They're gonna lose long before they get to before they learn their lesson. Oh, I almost hate to do this to you.
No, you good.
Because we got 10 minutes left.
Oh no.
And I know where we are, and you're gonna hate. No, wait, never mind. I take it back. Never mind, we're not there yet.
I'm not gonna hate you. I'll tell you. I know we're not whatever part you're at, whatever you're about to say, but I'm not gonna hate you for it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm gonna say I might have to cliffhang you, and it's not gonna be fun.
Oh no, it's fine. Because like I said, don't get me wrong. I don't like cliffhangers, but I'm still excited to see it on the next stream. So either way, it's fine. I'm used to cliffhangers now. Yeah, I gotta see this video. I'm about to sing right now.
But yeah, it's just what is going through James's head right now?
Bro, I'm telling you, he's not thinking. That's a problem. James Gunn is not thinking.
And my question is, what was going through Warner Bros. Head when they made the decision to let him be a co-CEO? Whatever that actually means.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you that. I don't know what that means.
It's like a co-director. But I've never heard of that term a day in my life. That's the thing.
Me either.
I think that's something some nutjob came up with to justify having a director help run a company.
Wow.
And I'm like, how about instead of getting a director to help run a company, just get a freaking nerd to do it?
Yeah.
Get someone who actually likes the comics, likes the characters, likes the world.
Yeah.
And just have them help you make this happen, because it's very clear you don't know what you're doing, and you're trying to basically tell your base that you know better, and they need to shut up and just consume the content, and that's just never a good idea.
Yeah, this is why what was it? It was something I didn't want to watch. Oh no, this is why I'm not watching Witcher 3. I'm not watching Witcher 3.
Season 3?
Yeah, I'm not watching it. No.
I was gonna watch Witcher, but now that I know about all this behind the scenes nonsense, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, so I'll tell you this, honestly, I'm being legit serious. The first 2 seasons have Henry Cavill in it. Those are good to watch. Those are perfect to watch. But the 3rd season, don't waste your time, because the person to replace him, oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so mad.
Why? Is this something bad?
Oh, he's bad. It's Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, you mean Chris Hemsworth's brother?
Yes.
Why the fuck they get Liam Hemsworth to do it? I don't even think he acts.
Oh no, he acts, but he's horrible.
Oh, he's bad?
Bro, yes. Like I saw him in the Hunger Games as one of the lovers in the love triangle, and he was just horrible.
Wait, that was him?
Yeah, that was him.
Oh dear. Oh god.
The other,
wow.
Sorry. He didn't play Peter. He played the other lover.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
lover.
Yeah.
I think that. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say is the first 2 wishes with Henry Cavill in it, excellent. It's excellent. But the 3rd one, I'm not gonna watch. I can't watch it because that's just a disrespect to Henry Cavill. These people are hating on this man. If that was me as a director, I would say Henry.
Okay, so we got a few minutes left.
Yeah. If I was a director and Henry gave me suggestions like,
Sure.
yeah, I'm like, sure.
It's just I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out the logic here.
There is
The only thing that I can come up with is that these people have officially lost their goddamn minds.
No, that's the only perfect answer, bro. That goes with that, because there's no logic behind that, man. You can't. There's no like. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Oh jeez.
No, we're actually going to be quiet for this narration so you can understand where we're about to be at.
Gotcha. Oh shit.
We are now in the dungeon.
Oh Jesus.
And this is why I say I'm not going to click on here, because this is where things get a little bit dark.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm gonna wait till. Oh Jesus. That is scary.
We're going to go to the next save point. That's going to be it.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, but that's scary, man. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. And the challenges only get harder from here.
I believe it.
But yeah, no, it's like, but yeah, again, going back to it, it's like, I don't mean to harp on this, because I'm just, again, it's just mind blowing to think about this, right?
No, it is, because bro, I still haven't fully processed. I'm like, you're getting rid of all the OGs that were these terrific characters.
How about, and my whole thing is like, all it feels like is that you're basically saying that your universe didn't work because of these actors, but what happened is they're the only thing that people really come back for. Why it didn't work is that you didn't have a plan going forward, and you put all of it on the shoulders of Zack Snyder, and then you decided that you didn't like his approach. But instead of putting in the legwork and saying, "Hey Zach, we want this concert to happen. Here's what we want to have happen in it,"
You just fired him.
You put your spin on it. You just said, "Now you do all the legwork. Oh, we don't like it, so obviously you're going to be fired 100%." And now it's like, it just screams of just like corporate bureaucracy of like, we know better, we think we know better, we don't like being told we don't know better,
Jesus.
and when it's proven that we don't know better, we want to basically try to sweep it under the rug as much as we can.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people lose confidence in us, we lose our jobs, and we lose our money. And it's like,
Well, y'all gonna be losing more money after this. That's the crazy thing to me though. You're going to be losing more money. Oh my God, that's one big huge ogre demon. But yeah, it's just like, I don't think they understand it. They think they're gonna make so much money doing this direction. You're not. I promise you're not. Like, I'm gonna say this in the stream before his movies comes out. Before the movie comes out, every movie involving James Gunn is going to crash and burn. Listen, I'm going to clip. If I have to clip this part, I will clip this part. It is going to crash and burn. It won't make no money even close to Dark Knight, not Endgame, not Infinity War, not Avatar, nothing. I promise you it won't.
And that's how I feel too. Because it's like, again, it's just a bad decision.
It really is, and people are still upset to this day, bro. And that was what this is January. Yeah. This is December, November. It was 3 months ago when it happened, and they're still pissed off. And I don't blame them. I'm like, they think they're making the right decision, but watch.
His last job over again.
Mm-hmm. And see, the thing is too, I always been a Marvel fan, but I love some DC films. I'm not gonna lie to you, like Wonder Woman, the Batman. I even like Batman vs Superman now. I love that movie. Even though a lot of people don't like it, I like it. Man of Steel.
It's got its problems, but it can work.
Yeah. Justice League, not Joss Whedon version, Zack Snyder's version. And Aquaman. I loved it. I love those versions. I love them. But it's just, And I think it's just like you said. It's the politics of Hollywood and everything, and like behind the scenes, like people making decisions on. I really think honestly, they're making decisions out of ego too as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like they wanna in a I guess in a business standpoint be petty about it and make it so Zack Snyder in a way, fuck you Zack Snyder, we don't need you, or
Well, I've noticed that there's been a bigger push from Hollywood to what feels like actively hate their fan base. Like the idea that the armchair director, that kind of stuff. It's like, how about?
yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's like how about instead of throwing a pissy fit when your fans say, look, we don't like this, can you try doing something different, like maybe this?
Yeah.
You know, how about instead of like getting upset about it, you go, okay, well, we'll take it as a note.
Yeah, but see again, that's the issue. It's all about ego, ego and money. They think what they're doing is going to make them money.
Yeah.
And their ego is overpowering their judgment. You cannot do that. I don't care what nobody says. There's no way you're going to sit and tell me this is not about ego. Because I'm going to be real with y'all. That version of Zack Snyder was way better than Joss Whedon's. And I know he didn't see it. I don't think he did. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, yeah, so we can watch that too. Both versions. That's going to, Joss Whedon was going to piss me off. But either way, my whole point is I'm saying for me, when he delved deeper into the version of each character and gave them a story of each of their own and then brought it all together, and I really like how he really developed Cyborg in that one way better. I loved it.
Yeah.
But the problem is WB has an ego, and they felt that Zack Snyder told them basically fuck you in his own way when he made this movie. But
He basically
he did. But at the same time, y'all don't like his work for some reason, and I don't know why. The man is a genius to me, in my opinion. Unless I'm wrong, I think he's a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, but he definitely has a unique style that does lend itself well.
Style either way. But I'm just saying, I love his style though.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I love his style, but that's gonna be your problem, WB. If y'all don't remove your ego, it's going to literally like push you in the ground as far as your business.
It's WB, Discovery, Disney, and to some extent Sony. Is a lot of these big companies' problem is that they just cannot get over the idea that maybe they don't know what they're talking about. That this idea that maybe their big business degrees and experience doesn't translate to a creative medium the way they want it to.
It does. What is that?
Oh no, that's just I'm talking.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure.
So we're going to call it here for today.
Yep.
That was a very interesting session. I was not expecting to hear that kind of news today.
Yeah.
That's
how I let you know that, because I knew you didn't know about it.
Oh boy, this is going to be a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a hard time sleeping tonight. I can already tell.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. I'm probably just going to take a nice shot of Hennessy and just let that put me to sleep for a little bit.
Yep, there you go. But we'll catch you on the next one. I think the next one is going to be on Tuesday.
Unless we stream tomorrow and Sunday with what we had planned for co-op stuff.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because we do want to try to do some co-op / community stuff.
Yeah.
It's just that we're trying to find the right days to do it.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because our schedules are different a little bit.
And as well as the right games to do it with. Right?
Yeah.
We didn't have time to do it tonight. We'll try to find a day where we can do it.
Oh, appreciate it, ASAP. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I didn't know he was still in. Appreciate it.
But yeah, we want to do some more stuff. Before we let off, I want to kind of give everybody an idea of what it is we're trying to do. So we do want to try to do community nights.
Yeah.
And I would like for those to be like,
Mario and all them.
well, for one thing, like Saturdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to do like Mario Kart and Smash Bros tournaments because those two games have a tournament bracket mode.
I'm fine with those.
Especially Smash Bros, where there's like a spectator mode, so it's like we could watch you guys doing a fight and commentate over what's going on.
Yeah.
We wouldn't mind doing stuff like say Monster Hunter, but again that's a 4-player kind of thing, so we kind of have to rotate that one out, kind of figure out how that goes. And then we'll kind of do like co-op nights, where it's like I'm not sure if you heard at the top of the stream. I'm not sure if it was even in the top of the stream, but we have an idea for doing like Borderlands co-op.
Yeah.
Maybe Halo co-op, and if we get Gears of War, we can try that one out.
Oh my Lord Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a good day.
I believe that game has co-op, doesn't it?
No, it does. Yeah, and I love Gears.
I've never played Gears.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I've never played Gears. I've seen the story. I just never played it.
Oh my God.
I want to. I actually plan on getting the entire collection for the 360.
Yeah, if you
I say entire collection, everything excluding 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because 4 is on Xbox One.
Oh, gotcha. That's right. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it would be Gears 1, 2, 3, and Judgment, I believe.
Yeah, Judgment. Yeah.
It'll be those 4 games.
Correct.
And there's just some ideas that we have. Again,
correct.
I'm not saying that we're going to do it tomorrow. It's just something we're thinking about doing.
Yeah.
If we do it tomorrow, you'll see us go live, and you'll see what it is. And we're going to go for it. But that's an idea that we have had.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just to kind of name a few things. Because again, I would like, because while we are sitting here, it's like, one day Zay plays, X plays his thing, and I comment and add my 2 cents to that, and another day I play my thing, and X has his comments to that.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if we both play at the same time and kind of see how we bounce off each other, in terms of how well we cooperate, and just how much we get on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
So again, that's just kind of where we're at. But
yeah,
that's neither here nor there. We will
catch on the next one.
Whenever, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be Monday. And Monday we're doing Spider-Man.
Well, you gotta do your second one. So we're doing yours Monday.
Okay. Well, would that also mean that you would do mine on Thursday, or would you? Or...
No. What we do is we'll let you do yours to replace from yesterday, and mine, and we'll still continue just that same routine where it'll go back to you, and then that would just go back into that regular schedule
Well, then in that case, what we should do is we do Spider-Man Monday, and then have Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday be Prince of Persia.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to knock it out, because we're actually close to being done with the first Prince of Persia game.
Oh, we are? Wow.
I think we are.
Okay, wow.
Because we're over 70% of the way through with the story.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. When you go into the save menu, I can show.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, I can show you. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. So we go to save.
Yeah, we are.
We're 79% of the way through. So there's and I'll admit the last 20% is a decent chunk. Yeah. Like, it's actually longer than you think, but we are close.
Okay, interesting.
Well, anyway, we're going to call it for tonight.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Deuces.
Peace.